Okay, here I am again. I really did not. I wasn't gonna fucking do this. This is how these fucking faggot angel people work, okay? So, anyways, this is a terrorist group here in America, here in Tucson, Arizona, and I'm telling this to everybody because I'm done with them. I don't give a fuck what happens to them. Okay, so, anyways, this is what they did. Every goddamn day, it's a different slander campaign, but it's also different psychotronic warfare in my head. So I said this like 1,000 times on all my other videos. If you think I'm crazy, I don't fucking give a shit. I will go to the damn fucking psych ward, and I'll do it again and again because they never shut the fuck up. No matter how many pills I take, no matter how many times I go to the hospital and get evaluated, they're like, you seem normal. Oh, did a lawyer talk to me and tell me that she totally gets what the hell I'm saying about people remote viewing and people stalking me through my devices? Yes, she fucking did. Okay, so I've gone to the police a billion times, and I literally went yesterday and I wanted them to take one of my devices and look through that shit. I've had them say, okay, yeah, we can do that. And then the next time I go there for like an appointment, they'll be like, oh, I don't know, we don't really do things like that here. And I'm like, well, you need to do it. Okay, I don't want to talk about things like this anymore. I have a normal fucking life, and I have family members. I'm very well known around this town, and I'm not a fucking whore. HORR is an out of duty soldier. They think that I'm an out of duty radioactive prostitute because this fucking retard found me. This is where it started, apparently. Ooh, and obviously I'm very upset because I have to deal with these people. They have these remote viewers around town. They know how to do their little witchcraft and they know how to do their stuff, but they're also like getting drugged out of their fucking brains because, first of all, they do drugs. Second of all, this man keeps telling me over and over and over again, strontium poisoning, Alexa, strontium poisoning. I'm like, I don't care about strontium. Strontium is literally metal. It's metal uranium. Okay? And strontium, barium, uranium. Strontium, barium, urine. It smells like pee sometimes. And I said this on my other video. What does that have to do with it? Strontium, barium, urine is the metal mixed with urine and feces, which when Pazuzu had this in his house, he started shooting people and killing people at his house, and he would take a shit. He would take a shit and he would pee, and his whole house was covered in like dark crap on the floor, piles in the corners of just poop. He was having parties everywhere, and people were in his house for so long living on the floor that they did not care about anything. They just were disgusting people who, if he said, go out and find me someone, let's get them, they would do that for him. So Pazuzu was covering up people in his backyard very poorly with dirt, and nobody found out for a long time, even though he was like a psycho looking dude. Anyways, I don't give a fuck about whistleblowing, but the fact that they are ripping out my brain every fucking day, and I have to put all of that organic technology back inside my head. I've been trying to think of who I have to tell about this before I die, because there's a lot of information all over my devices. I have written about this. I have a diagram I showed somebody already. This thing is going to be gigantic. It's going to be fucking huge, okay? And I don't have a paper big enough to do it on. Anyways, all I wanted to say is that they deleted my Facebook the other day, and they're now threatening to delete my Instagram. Don't touch my fucking shit. I'm about to go to the CDC today because you know what happened? So anyways, this morning, they're yelling at me. Don't threaten my shit. Don't ever touch my shit again. They have fucked up my MyChart. They have stolen like 3. No, they said 2. They took my emails and they hid them, but they used them. They have bank accounts with my name. They make money. They make Bitcoin. They make money off porn. They get kids in my biofield on WhatsApp and Geeb and fucking gang stalker applications at dark web shit and fucking poop porn and shit, and they fucking watch me all day. And I make money for every single one of you, and then they say, we own you. You can't do that. You can't do your makeup. You're not allowed to look pretty like this. I'm like, I'm not one of you. Yes, you are. You're one of us. No, I don't want to be one of you. I never signed any papers. It's called Palantir, and we signed you up for it. Guess what? People got fucking sued already for that shit, and it only opened on New Year's Eve last year. Anyways, all I wanted to say is that I found out this morning that since this dumbass found me when I had that coconut oil on me from the microwave, and I was in the room throwing up at the time, some of the times when that had happened, I know that I was not like that the whole time, but you know what, when you scratch out the door and you're there crying all night, Alexa, I love you, Alexa, I love you. So what he thought I was a radioactive prostitute with only one man for months and months and months that turned into years, and he did not want to leave me alone. So he thought that I was a swallow agent or something stupid. He asked me if I was Japanese. One of the first times that I heard him speak to me in the house, are you Japanese? I was going through all kinds of psychotronic V2K at the time or something like that. It was like really loud in that house. Anyways, I just remember that I had my husband rubbing coconut oil on me pretty often, and there was some crazy stuff going on with my skin in that house. So I had him putting it into the microwave, and he would rub it all on me. Okay, so this guy clearly thought that I was some kind of prostitute from Japan or something stupid like that. I have no idea why this idiot did not look at the code on me somewhere, because I can't see none of this stuff, but I know that it's supposed to say who you are or something like that. I don't know. Now they're getting mad at me, but you know what? Don't threaten me anymore. I don't deserve to be talked shit to every day for like 5 to 8 years, while this guy literally looks at every single pretty girl on my Facebook and fucking goes and puts a tracker on them, goes and gives them some kind of disease. I have been being used also to spread stuff that I didn't even know about. I didn't know about it. And the government straight up just looks through our stuff now. I don't have to even put it online. I tell them, don't delete my shit offline because it's gonna be there forever. It's gonna be there. You just deleted my Facebook for no fucking reason, and there goes all my mail, my fucking email account, and they're telling this fucking little AI piece of shit that she's me every day, and I keep getting so fucking angry, and I'm like, I have fucking anger problems. You are so lucky none of your crackhead fucking remote viewers have gotten their ass beat by me yet. And then they're saying, we're gonna shoot you in your face. No, you mean one of these pictures from my phone? I pull up my phone. Are you talking about this picture that you saw yesterday? Are you talking about this movie that has been in my Akashic Records forever, being John Malkovich? Hey everybody, let's jump into Alexa's fucking head and let's all live inside here until she's dead, and then we'll go to a fucking portal with her. When she dies, she's going to heaven. Oh really? Not anymore, because they've been inside here raping me and doing astral rape on kids and people all over this town, all over the fucking world. They just keep coming back to me and doing astral plane rape in my biofield. You're not going to heaven, Alexa. You don't get to go to heaven anymore because we have raped so many people in your biofield. You don't go to heaven. Why the fuck are you still in my biofield? If I'm not taking you anywhere, then they're just dissecting my energy and they're splitting it up. They said there's like 500 people, and one of my exes, or two, or some gay shit, has some of my fucking energy. I have to call myself back to my body every day, and I'm almost retarded. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with this shit. They're like, oh yeah, oh blah blah blah, your ex is over here and he's not really feeling too good, and they say that you're extremely healthy. I'm taking parasite killers because I do not want your Linguatula Lockheed bullshit trying to talk for me every day. It's over here and it's like trying to talk. It's literally like fungus. Oh, they keep calling me conceited because they think I'm looking at a mirror. This is so conceited. Stop looking at the mirror. Alexa's gonna be a content creator. They used to say this to me from before when I never did videos. Alexa's a content creator. She starts taking videos. Okay, I remember that. And then guess what? They said that I'm supposed to make ASMR. You mean the sound of masturbating? Because I don't do that. If people are going to watch me, like to the point where they're standing over me and people can see you when I'm in bed, I'm just sitting in my bed and people are like, oh, I can see some things next to the bed. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. I can't see some of this and other people see different things, but I don't even have to tell people about this anymore. They're just like, oh, what the hell was that next to you? What was that? I'm like, I actually made this a joke today. I said, oh my God, if somebody ever finds out that this shit on me is real, they're gonna shut down like a building around me. And they're gonna act like I'm a mall. The mall that got shut down they said that there was like warlocks and shit running around. I'm over here like, oh, they said I need to kill myself. Why the fuck do I need to kill myself when I specifically told them I do not want to cuss? I don't want to say the N-word. I don't want to say the F-word. I don't want to masturbate. I don't give a shit about fighting with people. They are pushing it on me, and then they say, this is Luciferase. This is Luciferase. Sorry, I just remember I tried to fix that yesterday when there was like 7 different programs in my head of Luciferase. So how many targeting programs are on my body right now? And why does it continue to change what the script is? I'm spreading diseases. I'm a whore. I'm a battery. I'm a fucking incubator. I'm a radioactive device. I'm a tower. I don't know. Porno. I don't fucking care. There's cameras between my legs. I can't even. It's crazy because they put so much fat on me. I don't even understand what they're looking at. If they're looking at the fat parts, it's not other things. It's there's excess weight, and this is another thing that happened to me. This is embarrassing as shit. I watched The Substance like a couple months ago. Guess what? That is when I started realizing that I was gaining a lot of weight. They took pieces of people's digital DNA, their fat parts that were jealous or some bullshit like that, and they put them in my body, and then they started pulling out my vitamins, and they started sharing them, telling me that my blood tastes like medicine. Oh, Alexa, you taste like Tylenol. Yeah, because I have a bunch of pieces of shit inside my body still. I have to get rid of the parasites, and I have to try to get rid of Lingua by drinking apple cider vinegar and all kinds of shit, and taking all kinds of medicine that people said would literally save me from having parasites and Lingua and little weird specimens in my body that I didn't know about. So they're drinking my blood. With the Sriracha stuff is in fact a blood-eating disease. And I found out, I told you guys on another video, that I have like no iron in my body, and I'm already anemic. I'm anemic, and I have to eat a lot of beans and spinach and shit like that. And these pieces of shit are over here stealing that and trying to get healthier instead of doing it in their own house. So if they are gonna threaten my fucking mail and my phone number and my emails and get themselves into trouble, I should just go to the CDC and be like, please do a bunch of tests on me. Please write it down that I don't go to foreign countries or roll around in shit. I don't do shit like that. And I have to almost, I don't have to do this, but I fight every day to try to stay alive, because there's 3 friends in the hospital right now. 3 people that have continually been in the hospital, and they just keep picking on people, telling my friends to do this and that, psychically talking to my friends and then telling me that they're gonna go do this and that to someone, this and that to someone. I'm like, I'm not one of you. I'm not one of you. Yes, you are. You're a gang stalker. You stalk people. You stalk me. You stalk me. You're just learning from the piece of shit who won't leave me. He read it online somewhere. that you need to pretend that she's stalking. They said, Jessica tells all the murderers and stuff online that you're stalking her. She does it all the time. I started getting so angry at these motherfuckers last year because they literally stalked the shit out of me at work. Everybody, every single girl in there was like, why are these weirdos in the store? And guess what? If it's so public, it's on camera. And they just don't care. They think that they're in video games and shit like that or something. I don't fucking understand. But I know that I've been rendered a fuck ton of times and they keep trying to tell me, oh, don't tell people about video games. Don't tell them about Pokemon Go. Don't talk to people about this. Well, guess what? They play a frequency in my ear and it makes me get cavities and my teeth that start rotting more. They're trying to fuck up my teeth. They fuck up my skin, my blood, sex diseases. I don't know what else kind of diseases. They were really working on giving me Lyme disease and giving me a heart attack recently. They keep talking about doing heart surgery, trying to make it a bit thicker, trying to make my heart thicker so that it stops beating. They want me to die in my sleep. But you know what's really important for them? That one of these bitches thinks that she's like hotter than me every day. Let's make sure she's confident. I don't know why you're still stuck in my biofield and why the fuck you think that every single phone number is yours. Why the fuck do these people keep thinking that my phone number is theirs? Get off my shit, Julie. Get off my shit, you fucking dirty ass motherfuckers from next door. Don't touch my shit. I have barely gotten mad at these people where I am. But I see them all the time and they still are watching me and following me. So I don't need to deal with this. And I don't need to be angry about this because I try not to feed this bullshit any of my energy because it does feed them. That's that. I don't want to talk about this shit anymore. And if my shit disappears, I did make a new Facebook, but I don't use it because I basically had that one to just talk to my friends. I already set up the pictures. I just really have been messaging people trying to get information on how to stop this. I only take selfies sometimes when I think, oh, they think I look like this today with purple hair. I'm gonna dye my hair and then I'll take a new picture to throw them off of what I look like. Okay, I'm gonna go.